No?
Aditya? Yeah? Calling from Flower Incoter.
Hi.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we can talk.
Can you take now? Telephonic now?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about the current setup.
Yeah. So I have 3.6 years of experience. Currently
Okay.
working with Azamata, and previous to that I worked for database. So for 1.7 production support, where I have involved in handling incidents and taking care of changes, taking care of regular maintenance activities and end-to-end monitoring.
Okay.
So we are supporting about 150 servers. Is about
All are production, 120 server?
120 are production, remaining 30 are data.
Okay.
We are
How to
supporting.
monitor all the servers?
We have third-party hotspot tool, so that's a monitoring
Which
tool.
tool?
Hotspot.
Okay.
So with that tool, we have a centralized monitoring mechanism. Using both RAM, we get an alert. So from there we start troubleshooting that particular thing.
Okay. Anything else? Any report you configure?
Yeah, we have configured before this hotspot. The hotspot is something that we recently purchased, and before that we used to have a centralized monitoring mechanism. So basically, PowerShell scripts. From the PowerShell, we have written a command to connect each instance individually. So wherever it is able to connect, it's the connectivity success, and wherever for whatever instance it is not able to connect, it says connectivity failed. And then whenever it is failed, so whenever that failed messages will be returned to one text file. So whenever
Okay.
there is any failed message returned to a text file, automatically we get a email triggered. So we get that email to our support mailbox. So from there we get into SQL Server, that particular instance of troubleshooting.
Okay. Okay, fine. Then tell me about the system database.
So we have some master model MSDB 10DB. So master is master of all the databases. It contains system level information like logins in the servers, register servers, and also information about all other databases. Basically, it acts as a catalog. So without master, SQL Server will not work. Model is a template database. So whenever you create a new database, it inherits all properties of model and it's assigned to the model database. And MSDB is a Microsoft database. It's mainly designed to store all SQL Server agent-related information, like jobs, alerts, operators, schedules, etc. And TempDB is a temporary database. It holds all temporary transaction results intermittently, like cursors and table, simple table variables, temporary tables. Any intermediate results will be stored in TempDB. Whenever you restart SQL Server, new fresh TempDB will be created.
Okay. Tell me the difference between full recovery model and bulk lock recovery model.
So in full recovery models, all the transactions will be fully recorded to log file, and we can take log backups and we can achieve point-in-time recovery. In bulk log recovery model, the transactions will be minimally logged for bulk operations. So if the database is in bulk log recovery model, if there are no bulk operations, it is as equal to full recovery model, so we can achieve point-in-time recovery. The database is in bulk log recovery model. If there are bulk operations performed, those transactions will be minimally logged in case of database crash, so we cannot achieve point-in-time recovery.
Okay. What is the difference between SQL Server 2005 and 2008 R2?
So there are new
The
enhancements,
features
like new features are introduced in 2008 R2, resource governor, policy-based management, and transparent data encryption and backup compression, and also in terms of clustering. So 2005 supports only 8 nodes and 2008 supports 16 nodes. And in the installation part, so IA is mandatory in 2005 to install reporting services, and in terms of cluster installation. So when you install cluster and active node, automatically binders will be added and all other nodes in terms of 2008. So you need to go and add all the binders manually on each and every node. And there is installation is quite simple in 2008 art, like there will be there is a feature called installation center has been introduced, and which is like you'll have all the documentation, like setup information security documentation, different tabs will be there. So that's some of the major differences.
Okay. You have done log shipping, no?
Yes.
Tell me the steps to reverse log shipping.
Yeah, so reverse log shipping, so basically we need to configure reverse log shipping. Since I have primary and secondary, and primary goes down, I make my secondary online and make the applications available on secondary. Once you bring your primary database online, we can configure log shipping, original secondary as a primary and original primary as a secondary. So you need to take full backup of current production, restore it in the original primary in a no restore, with no recovery mode, and then configure log shipping from original secondary as a primary. So their backup job will be created, and the original primary and current secondary copy and restore jobs will be created. So whatever the jobs we had as part of original setup, original log shipping setup, like so we need to disable those jobs.
Okay. Then I'm having a one server, primary server, which is having SQL Server 2008 R2 standard edition,
Okay.
and secondary server is on 2008 R2 enterprise edition. Can we implement log shipping?
Your lowest to higher can be possible.
No. Edition is different, same version. Can we implement log shipping?
2008 standard edition supports log shipping, so we can configure.
So we can implement the log shipping.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me